front of you, you do have your teleological sheet. This should not be that hard. We should be able to get through this quite quickly. So your top thin box is a very thin box, but it's what you have to put in your introduction. So even just the bottom 2 points on there is enough. Any argument for the existence of God, whether it's cosmological, ontological or teleological, you have to say first of all, what does the name mean? Teleological is the study of teleo or telos. Telos means everything in the world is designed to reach a purpose. So you know that logical, anything logical is the study of. Teleo, telos is the Aristotelian idea of purpose. You also need to say that it's an a posteriori argument. That means that it's based on sense experience, empirical evidence, not reason. So you need to know which ones are a posteriori, which ones are a priori. And that's one of the first things you will write in either an introduction or your first paragraph, hence why it's at the top of your page. So teleological means study of purpose. A posteriori, because it's based on looking at design in the world.
After senses or anything like that?
Oh yes, so a posteriori, post is after senses, correct, so post after, priori, prior to. Yeah, very good, Jack. Box underneath then is design qua purpose. This is the name of William Paley's first argument, design qua purpose, as you see on your sheet. What is design qua purpose? You have 3 bullet points there again to get in a very small box. It's about summary. It's design, purpose, designer. The world shows pattern, organisation and design. Everything is designed for a reason. There's no point designing something that's pointless. You have to design things for a reason. Anything that is designed for a reason has to have a designer. So this is the logical structure of Paley's argument, that things in the world have design and pattern. So anything that shows pattern and design must be designed in that way to reach a purpose, therefore must have a designer. That's the logic of his view. Design, purpose, designer.
Is it just this in this box?
Yep, just that in that thin box, please. The questions on the board help you to explore it further in your exam. So, for example, if you find something that doesn't have a purpose, then the argument falls apart. If you find something that is there but doesn't have a point or a purpose, then it obviously wasn't designed. That doesn't mean there has to be a designer, etc. Can anybody remember something that doesn't have a purpose?
Wattle.
A wattle, which is what?
A goat's flabby chin.
Correct. It's the piece of skin under a goat's chin, has no purpose whatsoever. Another thing that doesn't have a purpose? Say again. Appendix, correct. Did have a purpose, doesn't anymore. What was the appendix purpose? Digest grass, excellent, whereas it's not needed now. Box underneath. Box underneath then, in natural theology. The name of that book is actually very, very good, because if you remember in Christian thought, I think the 3rd or 4th topic that we did was called natural and revealed theology. This is called natural theology, which means Paley's arguments for the teleological argument can be used in the DCT natural theology topic. The box is split with the watch and the 2 underneath. It's for this whole slide. You need to be able to outline the analogy of finding the watch. So that bubble goes in the first top bit. You obviously have 2 boxes underneath, which is for the 2 connected underneath as well. Paley's first argument was design qua purpose, was the watch. Imagine somebody was crossing a heath. A heath is a field. Imagine you were crossing a heath and you found an old-fashioned watch. It has to be old-fashioned, the one with all the cogs and all the different mechanisms, extremely intricate pocket watches, on the ground rather than just an ordinary stone. An ordinary stone you just ignore, but if it was a watch you found, you would think, oh, clearly that's not been there forever. Someone must have designed it that way. That's not just fluke that it's like that. It's complex, it's intricate, it shows workmanship because all the cogs work perfectly together.